Whap. I know this has been a lot of flower things, but shit happened. Shit just happened to happen. And when shit happens to happen, when the game literally hands me most combinations of hybrid colors I need, I just start laughing maniacally. Because I need purple or blue. So white plus white in these can make blues, and yellow plus red can make orange, and a red and a blue can make a hybrid red, and a hybrid red and a hybrid red.
It's actually, first, have you gotten all the fossils in this? Yes. Okay. So, fossils are done. Also, it seems like there's still enough miles thing. Zeno miles plus or standard miles. Ooh, standard. Oh, both.
It's going nuts and a half. Flower power. You see, the advent of getting a rare butterfly I'm missing forced me to hybrid. Oh, hey, Wisp. Greed is good.
Uh-huh. Greed makes
You do great things. Gold coins of Hubbies.
Even if you have to pile drive your enemies to do so. I love that ad so much because apparently the speech in that ad is like a parody of a speech an actual politician gave.
And apparently all of these flowers, even some of the inbreeding ones, are worth a lot of...
Villager conversation.
I saw it, Carson. Ava wrote a song about apples. Okay, here goes. Since I came to Delfino, I've had so many apples. They're so apply good, just give them a try. Apples are great, in cakes or in pies. So many apples up in our trees. Yummy sweet apples for you and for me. Wasn't that fun? I really like the part where she sings about the apples. What did you think? It was fun. It was alright. Not sure. Could be better.
Remember, always stroke their ego.
Always stroke something. Speaking of, and while we've been rambling for something 20 odd minutes, but getting some flowers and talking about, so the way data mining work and the way flowers are, and I can state this with 100% certainty.
Until an update changes this and proves us all wrong.
And it's not the genetic thing that sounds complicated can actually be broken down into a very simple, in theory, pattern. And I'm gonna do some other things, but I can use my roses as an example here. So, blue roses require, to get blue roses without pulling your hair out, you need hybrid reds. And there's a few ways to get hybrid reds, but basically, like, red and red produce black roses in a long hybrid chain can be used, but in a short hybrid chain, you basically get, white produce pink. Pink, when produced, pink with a yellow have, if the yellow is from a seed bag, you get like 50% odds of getting hybrid reds. And hybrid reds have incredibly high odds of getting blue. So basically, to remove a lot of that genetic spacing nonsense, and I can break it down like this, even though there is a lot of RNG. Perfect reds create perfect offspring. The perfect offspring from perfect reds can work in junction with perfect whites to create more perfect offspring that can basically work with perfect yellow to get you to what gets your perfect blues. But the reason that the game has that genetic code is because flowers with bad genetics you will never get blue roses unless you have enough good genetics.
Okay, just go. Oh.
No, I'm just explaining, because when you break it down that way, it is less complicated.
Just go on it. Well, and then you can finally sell all the shit that you...
I mean, I'm kind of paraphrasing in the video about the actual, like, step process was just going back and forth and just testing because even perfect flowers do not 100% produce perfects. So, what the person was doing, they would set roses aside. Meaning, if I refer, and I might double check their long process, and I can see if we can get some blue roses out of it. Because blue roses require understanding the perfect genetic code. Quite splendid. Our museum already has fossils such as these. Nice. He didn't say he found a new one, so I can just sell those. Then I can sell fish.
And
So...
then we could probably stop, because that's basically everything for today.
Well...
Oh wait, Ozzy's birthday? Yeah.
I didn't even get wrapping paper. I got distracted with... Let me actually do that. Then maybe... I should probably do his birthday before doing anything else, and then maybe buy some clothes, but... Because we got caught up in the
I'm
flow!
trying to think of what villagers have we not seen. I swear Willow is the villager at his fucking birthday, because I'm trying to think.
Oh, now I can get orange wrapping. That's kind of fucking funny.
Also, see what the hell the DIYs they're selling are.
DIYs for beginners, test your DIY skills, flimsy watering can, flimsy shovel, flimsy axe. Wildest dreams, slingshot, ladder, vaulting pole.
Timer? What the fuck is the timer for?
It's a timer. You time things.
Mm.
Where's that toilet? You time things. The timer is actually a fun item that's incredibly useful and incredibly useless. You set it to do time things, but anyone who's on your island can see the timer. So if you and a friend wanted to have a fake fishing contest, I could set that timer to 10 minutes, and when it beat...
You can also, like, depending on how accurate it is, use it for other things, like if you needed, you know, to do something else, basically, like if you had to leave in half an hour or something, you set it to 30
I forget
minutes.
what its settings are, but it is a perfectly accurate countdown timer.
Which house was Ozzy's? Wait, I think you walked
Oh no, I won't pass it. I just wanted to see if Willow was home.
Oh, no, Willow... Wait, Willow... Okay, Willow's home, so she's not there. Who have we not seen out? We've seen the chicken, that's one. Happy. No,
do it again.
No, we've seen the chicken, that was one. And we have 3 normal villagers, which are Ava, the mouse, and who was the third normal?
We have 3 normal villagers.
Like I said, it's the mouse, the chicken.
We have that anteater that disappeared.
She's probably with Ozzy. Oh, honey, I thought I liked you. I think it's her or Goose. Wait, no, I believe hers is the top house. Or
No.
hers the bottom.
Ozzy, dog, anteater.
Oh. Is it Goose? Is Goose the one with Ozzy?
That's right, that hippo.
Yeah,
She's home.
it's one of those two.
Also, flowers, no matter where they are in the town ranking, are worth the same amount of points.
I said that.
I kind of wish... No, I wanted to reiterate that, unfortunately, and this kind of irks me, hybrids aren't worth any more points.
I can kind of understand that.
You could have been at least a tiny...
I can kind of understand that because of potential time travel shenanigans. that in an actual, genuine question. I thought lazy and smug were two of the least compatible.
Present! Here you go, buddy!
It represents what I think of you.
Whoa! What? A toilet? Are you sure I can have this? This is the best! High-value items do seem to make them happy.
And to be fair...
I gotta tell you, thanks so much for the present. Today's been the best.
To be fair, this man didn't have a toilet in his house.
Not the most exclusive event on Delfino, but that's cool. We're all here to celebrate.
Okay, oh, that was that. Let's leave now.
He also has a dirt floor in here.
I swear that changed.
Because during birthday events, and I didn't point it out when we had a birthday, the village, like, they get the cake, the happy birthday sign, they get a music player, and normally they get some kind of themed birthday decor. His theme is dirt.
Oh, he is a koala.
They also have the dumb birthday hats.
Yes.
And apparently, I'm not getting that song until it's my birthday. Thanks for coming today, buddy. I really dug the present, too. Nice! Expensive items!
Where do you people shit? Most of you don't have a toilet. In fact, I don't think any of them have a toilet. We need to start gifting more of those.
I should. Then I can poop in other people's houses.
At some point, we need to show off what the toilets actually do, because, like we said, they have an actual function.
DIY! Apple chair.
Didn't we already have that? Yeah.
I really need to make my other stalls and put those DIYs in my house.
Kind of wish that sometimes if you got like the same DIY you already got, I kind of wish the game would sometimes give you a different one. I know why they like when you ones you already have, they do it so that you can potentially like,
give them to people, yes.
But that's why I feel like the simple solution there is it's like I already have it.
Okay, I'm going to sell...
The simple solution to that would be, it's like, oh, you already have it. It's like, I'll take it anyway.
I'm going to sell the fossils, and we'll probably buy some clothes from the Able System. This means, and I'm kind of glad we got into this game late, because now, that gives me an excuse to get up early. Now that I can get the godforsaken butterfly I'm missing.
But what I was going to say...
Black flowers my ass.
When I was going to say the easy solution to the...
I wasn't need to plant that money tree.
The easy solution to the DIY thing is, like, the game points out that you have it. After they point out you have it, the dialogue options are like, I don't want it, I could take it anyway, do you have something else? That's a simple solution. Just give the player 3 options. Give the player the ability to take it if they want to gift it to someone. Ask about, like, another item so that you could potentially get something else, or you say you don't want it.
I'm gonna get fish off the beach, probably buy some clothes, we'll stop soon. So, it's just me, but... I actually have some decent hybrids, finally, which is cool as hell. Also gonna put that music in the music player. So, and I will show all the fish I caught, and then I'm gonna buy from the Able Sisters. But I needed to put that music up, and I need to store some things. Plant the money tree. I'll upgrade my net later and just... I have a flimsy fishing rod and a shovel. that I had when I was fishing, I just forgot to drop. Then I'm gonna... Okay, so... Actually, I should probably take those out of... Oh, I might leave the flimsies in storage then, since I have a habit of breaking those and some extra nets. But I do want that shovel back. Okay. With my inventory cleared, I can basically get the fish off the beach, buy some clothes, and we'll probably stop. Since I now have the hybrids I need once they grow in properly. So, time to make some money. Oh, Lord.
You have a problem.
I do not. What's my problem, Tarzan? I don't see an issue here. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to come back for the rest. What problem are you talking about? I needed the Mahi Mahi. I don't see what the issue is. Also, I never planted the money tree. Slashy slashy. Oh, right.
Yeah.
But I can plant the money tree.
Do stumps count to that arbitrary tree limit? Or
No.
not? Good.
And they're not negative, and they summon bugs, so just leave some stumps around. What are you talking about? You have a problem. How else am I gonna get the Mahi Mahi? And then I sell a bunch of fish, because I didn't see CJ today. And most of these are not that valuable anyway. And I have those big fish in storage that I can... Because even without CJ's markup, this is going to be a really good haul. Yep. And I've still got those extra fish on the beach and the extra fish I left to the side. And then we can be wrapping it up, but I do want to sell and buy from the Able Sisters before we stop, so I've got like 10 minutes, so I just need to run back to the beach. And I don't see what you mean about you have a problem.
Technically, couldn't you do the Able Sisters thing first if they're the one that's going to close first?
Semantically, yes, but I just wanted to get a bunch of money. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you tried to get blue roses as soon as data mines were first becoming publicly available? Because at the time, the path to Blue Roses when the data mines were new were actually pretty bad, all things considered, because the earliest examples of the one type of hybrid red are actually quite bad and do not create blue roses that often. In order to actually get a good hybrid red that has incredibly high odds of creating a blue rose, you need to do a lot more specific flower breeding. And this one guy perfected a long 9-step method that basically guarantees that you get a red rose that creates a blue rose 25% of the time. So that method is super complicated, but at the same time, it does get you a very good hybrid red, though it also takes a bit. Whereas a lot of the other methods get you a hybrid red that basically has infinitely lower odds. One of the common hybrid reds can create a blue rose 1 in 64. So that's basically a far cry from the 1 in 4 that you can get via a lot of constant breeding using the 9-step method, which isn't really hard. It's just time consuming and a little bit complicated until you basically break down what you're doing, which is then incredibly easy because it's a lot of back and forth. But this back and forth essentially gets you the best hybrid red roses in the game. So overall, that method is way more obvious and refined, whereas the earliest methods for blue roses would get you a worse hybrid red. And it's not like those worse hybrid reds are super bad, but 1 in 64 is still overall kind of unlikely, because that basically means you don't have a lot of leeway when it comes to how often that goes off. But if you make a bunch of those, your odds go up by sheer volume. But if you do the 9-step breeding method, you can get a hybrid red that makes a blue rose 1 in 4, so 25% of the time. And that's really good, but the main point of the question was figuring out how many of you actually made blue roses as soon as the data mines were available. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.